This is JD with Black Hat Security. Today we're going to talk a little bit about your doorbell camera, how to reset it if you change your Wi-Fi, or if it's not working, how we can reprogram it. So if you've had a problem with your doorbell camera, it's flashing odd colors or it's not working, if you want to reset the camera, the very first step that you're going to take is delete it from your account. So the steps that you have, first log into your alarm.com account from a computer. So we're just going to go to whatever browser you use the most. So we're going to use Google Chrome for this. We're going to type in alarm.com. Now this is the website that you're going to see. We're going to hit the login button here in the top right corner of the screen. It's going to bring up a spot for you to put in your credentials for your username and your password. At this point we already have them logged in, so we're just going to hit login. Now let's take us to the home screen of our website. It's a little bit different for some of you, but here on the left side are all of our options. So we're going to go to the video tab, the second tab down, and then we're going to go right over here to our settings button. Now here from video device, we're going to select which camera we're dealing with, which in this case is our doorbell. So we select that. And then it gives you two options. We're going to go into the video device info for the doorbell. Here at the bottom of the screen, you're going to see delete this video device. That's the most important thing that we have to do first. Before we learn it back to our account, we have to get rid of it first. So let's hit delete this video device. It's going to double check that we want to delete it. We're going to say yes. And now it tells us selected video device successfully deleted. So that's really all you have to do. That's step number one, and that's the most important part. Now we're going to go out to the doorbell and take a look at what it's showing us and how we can learn it back in. So now that we've deleted the camera from the account on the website, you're going to see a couple of LED colors. You're either going to see a green-red flash, such as we see here, or you'll see a rapid flash orange. Either one is okay. But from here, we're actually going to factory reset the camera. That'll help the camera reset, reprogram, and ultimately work a little bit better for you. To do that, we're going to hold down the push button for about 45 seconds to a minute, minute and a half. We'll hold it down. As we hold it down, you're waiting for a rapid flash yellow. So this is the rapid flash yellow we're looking for. Now it's going to go through its reprogram steps, and we're going to wait for it to come back to the flashing red and green. So sometimes this will take up to a minute or two. So now we can see that we're back to the flashing red and green after we reset the camera and had the flashing yellow. These colors mean that the camera is ready to be set up on our application on the phone. So now that we've reset the camera outside, now we're going to come in. We're going to get on our mobile device where we downloaded the alarm.com app. You're going to go to that app and you're going to log in. Alright, now that we've gotten into the app, we've logged in, we're going to hit the top left corner menu button here. We're going to see doorbell camera. We'll click on that, and now it gives us the option to re-add the camera to the account. We'll hit that. It walks you through step by step just to make sure everything is connected and ready to install. We're going to hit begin. It asks us to make sure that our camera is flashing red and green, which it is. We'll hit next. This is where you take the opportunity to name your camera. A lot of people just put doorbell, so that's what we'll put here. We'll hit next. And now it gives us the instructions. If you're on an iPhone or an Apple device, it's going to make you go out of your app and it's going to have you connect to the Skybell Wi-Fi. If you're on an Android or other device, this screen will give you that Skybell Wi-Fi network and you can just hit it right here. But because we're on an iPhone, we need to go out into our settings on the phone. We're going to go into our Wi-Fi, and we're going to connect to Skybell. Once we see that it's connected, we can go back to our app and hit next. Now we're looking for your home Wi-Fi network. So we're looking, when we see these networks, it's only going to populate our 2.4 network. So that's the network that you'll want to use, and that's what you will see. So here we're going to use this. We're going to hit next. And here we're going to put in our Wi-Fi password. So we've put in our Wi-Fi password. Now we're going to hit join. At this point, we can watch the progress as it connects to the camera here from our mobile application. It'll show 10% complete and then eventually go to 20 and so on. This is when we know that the doorbell camera is working. Now it's very important in that last step to make sure that you get your Wi-Fi password correct. That is the #1 reason that it won't learn the camera back in, is people put in their wrong Wi-Fi password. So double check it, triple check it, make sure you've got the right password. Now it's asking us, do we want to enable push notifications for our doorbell camera? Yes, we do. That means every time someone comes to our door and pushes our push button, it's going to send us a notification to our phone. So we want to enable that. So in my phone specifically, I don't have that enabled, so we need to go in and enable that so that it'll allow us access. And now that I have that allowed, it'll allow us to go through. So this is asking us, when do we want our doorbell camera to record? Do we want it to record when somebody hits the push button? Yes, we do. We also want it to record when it sees motion in front of the camera also. So they're both checked. Now we're going to hit finish, and it tells us we were successful. We'll go ahead and hit done, and the camera is learned onto the account. And if you hit right here, we can go ahead and look at our live view of the camera. It's up and running and working perfectly. End call will take us out. So now that we've completed the setup of the doorbell camera, you should notice that your doorbell camera, it's a solid green LED. That means the camera learned into your account perfectly and that it should be working. That's it for today's tutorial. Thanks again for using Black Hat Security, and I hope this was helpful.